Hey guys, welcome back to the Hobby Bug Outdoors. Today we're back with another bicycle video. I've got some good responses out of the last couple doing the Ozark Trail M1 Timber of my sons, and so I figured I would show you my daughter's first mountain bike here. Now, a little backstory on this mountain bike. My parents were riding down the road one day and seen a little it's like a kids consignment store, and they had a couple bikes sitting outside of it. One was a Radio Flyer tricycle with a pusher for the adult that was like brand new. And the other one was this Diamondback Tess 20 here, and my dad ended up getting this Tess 20 for $25. Now, my daughter was like 6 months old at the time. She was nowhere near old enough to ride it, but we got it anyways, and it had been hanging up in the shop. Her first bike was a DK Nano balance bike that she rode, and then after that she went to a Trek Pre-Caliber 12, and it was about time to move her up. So we ended up putting her in this. She's 5 years old right now, if I didn't mention that. But this is a really awesome little bike. And before I put her on it, I wanted to kind of update it a little bit. It had some dry rotted tires on it that needed to be replaced. So I figured while I was doing some things to it, might as well go ahead and fix it up. Now, it also had just a regular Quill stem type handlebar and stem setup. I wanted to change that out. It also had some old like Next bicycle grips on it, that one of them was so hard that I had to cut it off, and the other one just slid right off of the handlebars. So I wanted to update all that. I wanted to get her some cool pedals, and so I did. Now, the first thing I done was the handlebars and stem, and in order to change that out to a regular type of stem and bar setup, I did have to go with a Quill stem adapter. I did that, and then I went with this Wake aluminum stem. Now, this is really cool. My daughter loves it. I think it's really awesome looking at it as pink and then kind of fades to a gold back here, and it looks really sweet. It is a really nice stem. Now, how they get stems that cheap these days, I don't know, but to have something this nice in a small bike like this and as cheap as it was, I will put it up here in the corner with the price and everything, and that is just amazing to me. After that, I went with a set of UpanBike handlebars. These are a 31.8 millimeter bar here, and I cut them down to a good width for her. I went with these kids mountain bike grips, also off of Amazon, again up here in the corner, but I had to cut this one because it does have a grip shift on it. That really changed the whole front end here. It actually pulled it in a little bit closer because the Quill stem stuck out farther. That helped my daughter out a good bit. After that, like I say, I went with some of these pink pedals here, and these are just a plastic pedal. They're not really aggressive. I didn't want it to be too aggressive to bust her shins up or anything like that. Again, up here in the corner, and I'll have a link to all this stuff down in the description below. That really helped her out, and adding all this pink, she really loves the bike. That's her favorite color, and it really helps her want to ride the bike. But another thing that I did was the tires. Now, like I said, it needed tires and tubes. The ones that were on it were dry rotted. The tubes were flat and wouldn't pump up. I went with these tires here. These are a 2.1 or 20 by 2.125 tire, but they're actually kind of fat. I mean, they seem wider than 2.125 to me. And they're just kind of a regular kind of wide spread out knob tread pattern, and that's all she really needs right now. We're not doing any aggressive trails or anything like that, just mild trails and riding in the yard. So for these tires right here, they should last her a while, and they should be really good tires for her. So far, she has done great. I mean, she is just riding this bike all over. It's dirty right now, as you can see, because she has been riding it. But that's just some things that you can do. It doesn't even have to be a kid's bike. It can be an adult's bike. If you have an adult bike, you have an old bike with a Quill stem or something like that that you want to modernize, upgrade, you can do that. You can do it really cheap on Amazon. The budget world of mountain biking is here because Amazon parts are super cheap and they have high quality. But yeah, this is it. This is the Diamondback Tess 20. Now, it has just some regular old cantilever style brakes, which are fine. A 20-inch mountain bike and a 5-year-old. Hydraulic brakes are really cool, or disc brakes, I mean. These things work. I've been riding on them since I was a kid. My dad rode on them, and I've seen and actually had happen to me plenty of times being OTB'd because of a really good setup cantilever brake. So there's nothing wrong with cantilevers. Now this bike has, like I say, a grip shift on it. It's got 5 gears. It's a 1x5, and I have just been keeping it on the big chain ring in the first gear because it really helps her riding up the hills in our yard. And she doesn't really change the gears right now. She's just riding it in that gear, and it seems to be doing really well for her. This bike, it's not super heavy. It does have a front suspension on it. It's kind of a friction shock here, which is perfectly fine. Like I say, we're not doing any aggressive riding, and that's perfectly fine for a lot of 20-inch bikes. Mountain bikes don't even have a front suspension, and this one having one definitely helps. But this is a really nice little bike. Like I say, my daughter has been loving it, and I just wanted to show you guys what you can do to kind of modernize a bike, or if you got a kid and you find one at a yard sale or something like this old Diamondback here, and want to kind of modernize it, make it look cool for your child and give it a little bit better riding qualities, go ahead and do it. It's a lot cheaper than buying like a new 20-inch mountain bike, especially if your kid's just now learning. And that's going to be pretty much it on this bike check here. This is, like I say, it's a great little bike, and we're going to have a lot of fun riding together, and that's what really matters the most. And I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you want to add anything, you think I should add anything to this bike for, let me know in the comment section below. And then if you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate you. Get bit by the hobby bug, guys.